In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 22, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago White Sox versus Detroit Tigers. The bottom 2 teams in the American League Central Division are set to face off on Saturday at Comerica Park. The Detroit Tigers, currently holding the 4th spot in the division, have a 34-40 record and are on a 4-game losing streak. On the other hand, the Chicago White Sox are at the bottom of the entire Major League Baseball standings with a dismal 20-56 record, having lost 7 of their last 10 games leading up to this matchup. The White Sox not only hold the title of the worst team in baseball, but they are also starting an inexperienced pitcher for this game. The Tigers have dominated their recent encounters with the White Sox, winning the last 5 games against them and 8 of their last 9 overall. Despite Mita's struggles this season, he has managed to deliver several quality starts. I believe he has the potential to perform well against Chicago's weak lineup, while I don't expect much from the rookie Thorpe. Additionally, Chicago has a terrible 7-31 record on the road this year, making the Detroit Tigers money line our pick for the full game. For the total runs in Saturday's game, I recommend betting on the over. Detroit's home games have hit the over 19 times, with 14 undares and 2 pushes, while their divisional games have seen the over hit 10 times, with 7 undares and 2 pushes. Although Thorpe showed promise in AA, he skipped AAA and went straight to the major leagues, making him an unpredictable factor. While I understand Chicago's decision to give him a shot, he might still experience growing pains and struggle with command, which could lead to an early exit and force the unreliable Chicago bullpen to take over. Mita's inconsistent performances this season, including a poor outing against Chicago, make him an unreliable option to impress in this game. He has allowed 4 or more runs in 5 of his 12 starts and has failed to last 5 innings in half of his appearances. Although the White Sox rarely impress, their familiarity with their divisional rival could help push the total runs over the projected number. Therefore, betting on the over for the full game total is our recommendation. San Francisco Giants versus St. Louis Cardinals. The San Francisco Giants are on the road to play the St. Louis Cardinals on Saturday in the second game of a 3-game series. The 2 played in Birmingham, Alabama on Thursday and had Friday off to travel back to St. Louis. San Francisco and St. Louis both have been disappointing this season, but this is a good spot for the Giants to snap their losing streak and return to the win column. Jordan Hicks converted from a reliever to a starter and he has done well, while Miles Mikolas has had his struggles this season. Hicks should be able to limit this Cardinals offense, which has struggled this season. Although San Francisco's offense has also struggled, they have had success against Mikolas in the past, and that should continue here. The Giants might be on the road, but they are going to find success here. Hicks has been strong this season, and in his last start he gave up 4 and 0 runs in 5 innings. The Cardinals or bats are going to be ice cold here, and that is going to be the difference here. The Giants are going to find some offensive success off of Mikolas, and the Giants are going to get the job done. The Giants pitching is going to be a little better, and they are going to get the job done. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. The Giants are averaging 4.39 runs per game and 4.54 runs per game on the road. They averaged 8 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals, with St. Louis giving up 5.33 runs per game in home games started by Mikolas. The Giants will hit their average in this game. The Cardinals are averaging 3.96 runs per game and 4.09 runs per game at home. They averaged 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Giants, with San Francisco giving up 4.71 runs per game in road games started by Hicks. The Cardinals will score enough runs to push the score past the total. The Cardinals and Giants played over the total in their last 3 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets vs. Chicago Cubs. The New York Mets faced significant challenges at the start of the 2024 season. However, a turning point came with the appearance of their famed mascot, which seemingly ignited a spark within the team. Since then, the Mets have transformed into formidable contenders in the National League. As they continue their series against the Chicago Cubs on Saturday, the Cubs find themselves in dire need of a turnaround. Struggling to build momentum in recent weeks, the Cubs must quickly improve, given the competitive nature of their division. The Mets have been on an impressive run recently, winning 8 of their last 9 games. Their dominance was evident in the first game of this series, where they secured a 10-run victory. This momentum is expected to carry forward into the next game. In the past 10 games between these two teams, the Mets hold a slight edge with a 6-4 record, including victories in the last 3 series. The Mets have also won 7 of their last 8 games, showcasing their offensive prowess by scoring 10 or more runs in 3 of those wins, including a 14-run game against the Rangers. Key players in the Mets lineup are performing well, justifying their hefty salaries and aiming for a wild-card spot. For the Cubs, Talon will be the starting pitcher. Unfortunately for Chicago, they have lost 4 of his last 5 starts. Despite pitching 30 more innings than New York's Megal, Talon only has 6 more strikeouts, which is concerning given the Mets' recent offensive surge. Megal, on the other hand, has pitched over 30 innings and has only allowed 1 home run, indicating that the Cubs cannot rely on home runs as they did in their previous win over the Giants. Given the Mets' recent performance and the minimal difference between pitchers Tyler Megal and Jameson Talon, betting on the Mets seems prudent. Talon has struggled, particularly when pitching at Wrigley Field, and the Mets, being one of the hottest teams in the league right now, need to continue winning to stay in the wildcard race. Riding the Mets' current momentum appears to be the best strategy. Therefore, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. The New York Mets offense has been outstanding in their recent games. They have scored 5 or more runs in 5 of their last 8 games and have not been shut out this month. Given that Talon does not accumulate many strikeouts, the Mets are likely to have more players on base, leading to more runs. Talon recently allowed 5 earned runs to the White Sox, who have one of the worst defenses in baseball. Although Megal has been more reliable, he has still given up at least 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. The Mets have gone over the projected run total in 3 of their last 4 games, while the Cubs have gone over in 2 of their last 3. Thus, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.